searched the cellars at every opening of Parliament since the Guy Fawkes plot of 1605. Today, the Queen opens another Parliament. Riding in the Irish state coach, Her Majesty and the Duke of Edinburgh are accompanied for the first time to this ceremony by their two eldest children, the Prince of Wales and Princess Anne. The sovereign's escort, formed by the household cavalry in their burnished breastplates and flowing plumes, escort the royal coach to the Palace of Westminster. Inside, those fortunate enough to be there are gathered for the elaborate ceremonial. In the sumptuous red and gold chamber of the Lords, Princess Margaret and Princess Alexandra take their places amid the peers, bishops, judges and diplomats. Her Majesty is about to leave the robing room. Now, in her rich velvet parliamentary robes and wearing the fabulous imperial state crown, Her Majesty walks slowly through the gallery. Traditionally, the Earl Marshal and the Lord Great Chamberlain walk backwards before her. Behind the young pages, Prince Charles, his robes covering his uniform, walks beside Princess Anne. Awaiting the arrival of the monarch, Lord Constantine, the Archbishop of Canterbury, and the Prime Minister's 80-year-old father. The dramatic moment as Her Majesty, now in the 19th year of her reign, approaches the throne. In the House of Lords, all present stand silent as the sovereign takes her rightful place.
My lords, pray be seated.
In the House of Commons, members of the government and opposition parties await the time-honoured summons. At Her Majesty's command, the Gentleman Usher of the Black Rod, Air Chief Marshal Sir George Mills, approaches to summon the Commons.
Mr. Speaker, the Queen commands this Honourable House to attend Her Majesty immediately in the House of Peers.
With the mace-bearer leading the way, the Prime Minister and the Leader of the Opposition, together with the members of the Commons, file through to the upper chamber. In delivering her gracious speech from the throne, the Queen is taking no part in politics. The speech is prepared for her by the incoming government. A memorable occasion, the only occasion when the Sovereign, the Lords and the Commons meet here together.
My lords and members of the House of Commons, at home, my government's first concern will be to strengthen the economy and curb the inflation. Rising production and a steadily growing national income must provide the resources for improving the social services and the environment in which we live. The energy and enterprise needed to achieve this will be encouraged by reforming and reducing the burden of taxation, providing new incentives to saving, and liberating industry from unnecessary intervention by government. A bill will be introduced to establish a framework of law within which improved industrial relations can develop, and a code of practice will be prepared laying down standards for good management and trade union practice. My ministers will pursue a vigorous housing policy with the principal aim of improving the position of the homeless and the badly housed. After consultations with local authorities, housing subsidies will be refashioned so as to give more help to those in greatest need. Home ownership will be encouraged. Other measures will be laid before you. My Lords and members of the House of Commons, I pray that the blessing of Almighty God may rest upon your councils.